What's up everybody, it's your girl Charity here to do, what am I doing? I am doing the Authortube Newbie Tag 2.0, which was created by Jenna. I'm going to link her channel below, so let's get started. Oh, before I get into the questions, I seen this by the bookish pen babe. I'll link her channel below as well. Question 1, what's your book's pitch? If you have multiple works, choose your favorite. I am writing my second novel right now, but I'm also thinking about just making my duology, which is the first novel I just finished this year. I'm thinking about just making it one book. I would just have to change what happens to a certain character to make that happen. But that book's pitch is, I'm just going to do a short version. Winter is looking for her purpose in the world when she meets Elijah, who's a part of a secret organization to go against the New World Order. So essentially, a secret organization to go against the Illuminati, basically. With love and friendship and family drama and stuff like that. And question 2, if you were a book, how would you pitch yourself? Charity is a 29-year-old about to turn 30 on July 6th. Yikes. She is single, looking for a husband, and hopefully she embarks on a great journey to publishing, and to also open up a cafe. Yeah. Question 3, what do you usually write? I write science fiction. Like, it's kind of like contemporary science fiction, as in you totally relate to the characters and not like, you know, the shows that you see on the TV channel Sci-Fi, or like some of the sci-fi stuff you see on Netflix. Like, it's more accessible to where there's an actual plot and a story that you can just relate to, and just, you know, when you read it, you're grounded in it and not just reading it and just like your eyes just glossing over the words, you know. Question 4, what's something you'll never write? The bookish pen babe and Jenna, they both said a western. I used to watch westerns with my dad, and if I go to his house and he has on one of those old, those channels still play the old westerns and stuff like Chuck Norris in it and all the stuff like that, I will still sit down and watch it with my dad. It's just something I like to do because I just watched a lot of movies with my father, and he's probably the reason why I love writing sci-fi and action and just being a hopeless romantic. I also include the romance and the family side just because I'm so close to my father, and my mom's just an amazing woman, so I have all of those elements in my novels. And I also have like bad stuff too, so it's real, it's super realistic, it's super relatable. But something I'll never write is fantasy. I would love to like come up with a concept for it, but to actually write it, that's just not my style. I'll read it, I'll watch it, but to write it, no. Okay. Question 6, what made you want to start writing? I was reading a lot of Divergent and Hunger Games, and I watched the movie, the first one, Divergent, a lot, and I watched the Hunger Games over and over, and I would just watch the interviews with the actors, and I will always complain because, you know, I watch a lot of sci-fi and thrillers and stuff like that. So I will always complain about people aren't writing this certain thing. It is in movies, but it's so, they desensitize you from it. And I'm going to eventually read my synopsis, my full synopsis to you guys to actually know what I'm talking about. But if you've seen Kingsman, the movie, it's basically that, but drama. Borderline melodrama, but I tried to like stray away from that. Because when I was writing it, I was just in a bad headspace. I'm trying to liven it up a little. Question 5, what's your goals for starting an Authortube channel? I, in this day and age, you have to start an author platform, so that's why. And also my goals is just to meet other authors who can relate, so we can just help each other out with information and beta readers and stuff like that. I also have an Instagram to share my journey of what I don't show on here, and to also just share my journey on Authortube. Question 6, what made you want to write? Oh, I skipped it. I already answered that. Question 7, what's your publishing path? Traditional publishing. I was going to self-publish after watching just a lot of self-publishing things like a year or two ago, but I just want to pursue traditional publishing. But if I just had like a lot of money to throw away, yo, I would I would already have an editor for this novel. I would think I would have 3 separate editors, or if somebody's just really good, I would just have maybe 2 and just one for just after the first editor just read all of it. I would just have another one just to do a final proofread, or copy edit. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully do traditional publishing. If it's not going to be with the first novel I wrote, it's definitely going to be with the second one because it is about time travel. Question 8, what content do you bring to Authortube table? I never, like, I always skip a word, probably because I got dyslexia. But question 8, again, what content do you bring to the Authortube table? Just my journey. I'm not going to like I might have videos to where I give advice, but it would be just from something that I personally learned on my journey. Question 9, what's your biggest writing struggle? It's just really to get motivated to do it, because I can get lost into research. And a lot of people say that that's like writer's block, but it's not. You just have to stop and do your research, or go back to your outline. And if you're just a pantser, just sit down and think over what you wrote. But yeah, my struggle is, I guess it just would be the lack of research, and I research a lot. So it's technically not the lack of research, is I'm a slither claw. I just, whatever. I answered the question, I guess. Question 10, what's your biggest writing skill? I write, a lot of people say my characters are relatable, and a lot of people say my words, like if they went through something or if they're going through something, they'll be like, oh, I totally can relate. It just, I guess, relatability, and maybe that comes with like the inner thoughts of my character and the dialogue. This one says choose between questions for 11 and 12. I guess whatever, I'm gonna just do both because I don't get it. If you've been on Authortube for a while, what's your biggest Authortube tip? Just to, even if you haven't posted in a while, you'll get back into it. Even vlog on your phone, vlog your journey, and then just compile it together. And it's okay, like if you're going through something, it's okay to just let your viewers know, because everybody can relate to struggles and everybody can relate to success, and there's those small things that really gives you hope with your novel. 12, if you're new to Authortube, oh, that's why she said choose. Okay, I get it. Skip 12. 13, are you looking for any new channels to follow, betas, CPs, or other types of writing buddies? If so, tell us who you're looking for in content. Oh, and connect with people. So my camera cut off. I'm glad it cut off where it cut off. I stopped at 13. For that, I normally just reach out to people like booktubers or authortubers. And so far I've had great success with that. Like, they have really helped me, and it's just been a really nice partnership thus far. So shout outs to all of you who are my beta readers. So shout out to all of you who read my synopsis, and thank you, Capri girl. Capri, I don't even know your channel. Capri's Book Island. Girl, I'm so glad that you helped me with this damn synopsis. Because it was good as well, but she said I needed to just add more to the story. And now I feel like I need to start re-querying people and agents. I'm talking about people. Put it back, and I think I'll have better results because of it. And shout out to Oshalay from Oshi Reese as well. She's been a trooper. Question 14, what are you most excited for doing this new fresh start on YouTube? Just to post more, just to show more of my process and my progress, and also to just finish my second novel, hopefully before, what is it, July? Hopefully before September, and then I'll start querying most likely in October, because this one is going to go faster than my first one, just because I know exactly how I want it. And another reason, and another thing I'm hoping to accomplish is to decide on my first novel is to just keep it a duology, or to change that one character's situation and to make it a single novel, because it's at 67,000 words now, so it'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 90,000, because I think that'll just cut a lot of stuff out. But I think I still like the duology. It's just the fact that what I did, I could probably just switch the characters of what is a particular thing that happened to that character. Anyway, it's Being Girl Charity. I'm about to do another tag with the same setup, the same look. So until next time, bye.